just a small protocol announcement. At the end of Luther's presentation, I need all the honorees to please come back on stage so we can do a group photo. All right, so bring up your award and let's do a group photo. Thank you very much, and let's hear from Doodoo Brown.
Oh man, this guy here, that's a good one there. That is a good one. It started off when the young ladies was up here and they were singing, and the song kept saying Uncle Luke, and I was like, do I get up and start dancing or whatever I got to do? But I want to thank you all. Thank Prime Minister Frank. Thank everybody. Thank my man Andy. Andy stays on top of me. You know, my brother is out here tonight. Andy, you didn't tell me I had to do a speech, but it's okay. You don't want me to sing, but yes, I'm. You know, my mom is Bahamian. My mom is proud Bahamian. You know, obviously I was able to share two stories of having a dad Jamaican, mom Bahamian. So one day I was able to one day we eat peas and rice, and the next day we eat rice and peas. So we enjoyed the beautiful life of being islanders here, and you know, all these great folks who it seems like my family. You know, everybody, all the honorees. You know, because my family, very strong family. My brother's over there. He was supposed to be an astronaut. For whatever reason, I think they said when he was getting ready to go, they was like, oh no, you can't have your brother as a member of the 2 Live crew and go. So he blames me all the time for not being able to get there. But I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of all my other brothers, and I'm proud of everybody. You know, I'm on this congressional run, be United States Congressman in Congressional District 20. And, you know, and on this run, and on this journey, you know, you get to meet a lot of people, and you get to meet a lot of people in Congressional District 20. There's a ton of Bahamians in that district, and I love them all. And we talk so much about the things that we need to do as far as the community and as far as the islands. You know, my family, you know, I love it because I was able to go every weekend to my Uncle Ricky's house. And I'm pretty sure you know him, Ricky Stirrup, the Stirrup family from Bahamas, who actually built Miami. And I'm proud to say that every walk of the way. You know, he would teach me the importance. He would teach all of us, you know, 5 boys. He would teach all of us the importance of understanding where you come from and where you're at, you know, and he would teach us how proud to be a Bahamian, and we always remembered that. We always took that with us every walk of the way, you know. And so again, I'm not going to try and keep you all here long, but I just want to say God bless the Bahamas, God bless the Prime Minister. Continue doing the great work you're doing, and I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Can I please invite all the other honorees, Keith Clinton, Philip Simon, Aisha Bowe, Avril Sherazad, Dr. Venice Simonette, Hartley Thompson, and we already have 2 Live crew on stage. So can you please come on stage so we can get a group photo with our Prime Minister? Ladies and gentlemen, one last hand for our awardees tonight. Keith Clinton, Philip Simon, astronaut Aisha Bowe, Commissioner Avril, Dr. Venner, Hartley, Mr. Technology, Micro Blink, and 2 Live Crew, do the Brown. Sponsor right on top of that. And then I'll make some closing comments. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving near the end of our program, and I must thank you for being such a generous, warm, and well-behaved audience. For a moment, I thought you guys were in Bahamians. But with that being said, please join me in thanking our sponsors. First of all, Royal Caribbean and Philip Simon. And we have quite a listing here, but I'm going to let Andy Ingram go through that listing. And I just wanted to thank one last group of people, and they're oftentimes the people we forget to thank. Did you enjoy your meal? Did you enjoy your meal? All right, so if you enjoyed your meal, and as we used to say in school, if you're happy and you know it, then I want you to thank the staff of the Hyatt Hotel. So nothing now remains except for me to welcome back to the stage Dr. Andy Ingram, whose incredible vision and hard work put this whole program together and does it for you every year. This is year number 5. Andy will give our vote of thanks, so please pay attention to Dr. Andy Ingram.
Thank you, Jerry. Prime Minister, thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your vision. And most important, thank you for the support that you've shown to the diaspora and to myself. Minister Mitchell, I always tell the story when I was a bag boy at my uncle's food store in Culmersville. I used to watch your mom come into the store, and I knew that if I packed the grocery and delivered her home, she'll give me a 25-cent tip. You know, and I appreciated that, because when I got 85 cents, I went down to Kentucky Fried Chicken and bought a snack. To our sponsors, I can't say enough about Philip Simon. I met his lovely daughter for the first time. I've talked with her a number of times. Who was getting ready to go to medical school. And that's just the sort of vision that young Bahamians around the country have, and we're happy to provide whatever opportunity and guidance that we can. When I started this vision, I called Phil, and I said, Phil, I got an idea, and that is, how do we look across the diaspora and have people come together and view excellence? He didn't hesitate. He said, let's do it. Phil, thank you for your friendship and your support. Our other sponsors, Elinet, obviously the Bahamas, Tracy Cooper. Tracy Cooper, where's Tracy and his lovely wife? Thank you very much for your support. Wilfred Mullins did a good job. I think you should give him a raise. You know, did a great job. The Bahamas Tourist Office, thank you very much. Your support. Peter, leadership, good quality. You have a great career in this industry. You're going to go a long ways. We'll ask the new minister about that. Tropic Ocean, an airline that we need more of. When Dr. Simonet talked about aviation, the Bahamas occupy more water passageway to get from one point to the other. And the only place you can do this is by boat or plane. Plane being the fastest, so we hope to develop a great air industry. Royal Caribbean, who continues to do well. Where's Marie? Marie and I were in New York. I don't see her. Marie from, not Royal Caribbean, sorry, Carnival. Carnival here, sorry. I'm looking this way, but Marie, thank you for your friendship, your leadership. Marie and I were in New York with the new Minister of Tourism, and I said, I need your help, and guess what? Carnival, thank you. Let me thank my staff and the volunteers that make this possible. I tend to take all the credit, but really it's not a credit. You heard from my granddaughter here earlier. I was a little bit distressed when I wanted to study finance or go to law school. She informed me that she was going to study art. And for weeks, I was distraught. Of course, when I see what she's doing here today, I'm happy that she's following her dream. To both of my sons, my daughter, whose voice you've heard all night, and to many of you, I've got to tell you, the most thing I'm proud of is that I have a 6-year-old grandson and a 1-year-old grandson. And next week, I'm not going to do anything but spend time with them home. I'm not taking any calls, except from the Prime Minister, from the Foreign Minister, from Lundy, from the Ambassador, from Randy Roll, from Leroy, from Kevin. And the beauty is that they're all friends. I was personally proud when I walked to the table with the Prime Minister. There were 2 gentlemen standing there. And one said, I'm the Prime Minister's brother. And the other one looked like my brother. And I said, yes, it's my brother who's been, first time I ever seen my brother at an event that I've had in all the years I've known him. Thank you, Philip, for coming and bringing the Prime Minister's brother with you. This has been a wonderful night. I started on Tuesday with Choice Hotels. On Wednesday, I hosted Hilton. We had over 500 hotel investors. I think we closed about almost $300 million in development deal. Thank you. On Friday, Marriott hosted a luncheon. And again, our goal and my real job is that I run the National Association of Black Hotel Owners, Operators, and Developers, which I founded back in 2002, when there were no branded hotels in the United States. Today, we own over 3,500 hotels around the country. Thank you. Including the largest hotel in Washington, D.C., 1,175 rooms at a tremendous cost. And we've committed, as we did this week, and I've said this to people, in the next 7 years, we will be the largest owner of hotel rooms in the United States and hopefully the Caribbean. I can only do that with support from those folks in the diaspora, from my parents who are not here today, and for the training that I've got along the way from the mentors and the teachers that I've had. As a little boy growing up in Tarpon Bay, Lutheran, I did not know where America was. When I went off to boarding school in Jamaica, I thought I would go back home and become prime minister. That didn't happen. They gave Hubert Ingram the job as prime minister. But in all seriousness, I think for us, we've developed a scholarship fund where we spend millions of dollars educating young people across the Caribbean and the United States. I made a commitment when I worked in St. Martin, when I worked in Jamaica, when I worked in Anguilla. Every place I worked, I was going to dedicate, when I got to be in a position to do something, is to bring young people to see what can be done. Today, I have 20 students from colleges around the country who've come here, who's been here all week, that we sponsor. Students, can you stand? Sean, can you stand? Students, can you stand? Every year, thank you, every year for the last 30 years, we've made a commitment to create a new generation of leaders. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, for the vision, for the beacon that you've stood, and for the guiding light you've helped all of our careers. We'll be back next year. We hope to see many of you, and I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge my partner who said she would kill me if I made her make a speech or come to the stage. Rosie, I won't do that. But Rosie, National Association of the Bahamas, thank you for your friendship, your partnership. And Brian, you've done a wonderful job with Sulumar in South Andros. I was impressed with what you did with the Rusty barge, and you went down to the Blue Hole. And I mean, you said something interesting that I heard. When you built and developed that hotel, you went to the Rusty barge and you said, I want my guests to have places to go. I want to applaud you. I like the idea that you want to work with local Bahamians to do joint ventures and to do more. Your vision for developing 1,500 acres in Andros, as you and I have talked, Andros can become the breadbasket of the Bahamas. You have my support and my team. My elementary school classmate is here. Earl, where are you? Earl now lives in South Andros. Where's Earl? Earl Miller? Earl Miller is my elementary school classmate. And Earl's sister used to walk me to school. Is Karen here? She's not. Where's Karen? Karen K. Green at the Consulate General Office. You need to give her a raise too, Minister. But Earl lives in South Andros. Earl, you need to get together with Brian and see if we can create a joint venture to do more for Bahamians. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been most patient. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. And please, if you want to join the Bahamas Diaspora, we are at online, call www.thebahamasdiaspora.com or .net. Sign up for our newsletter. Next year, we'll see you here, if not here, at another hotel, but we're looking forward to have you back again. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you. And let me just welcome the new Consul General to Miami. Consul General, I hope you stand up to the sort of tenacity that other Consul Generals have done in Miami. And let's work together to make Miami a better place for Bahamians and to showcase what we can do as a team. Thank you. Good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing left for me to do is to give the benediction. And the Prime Minister being a great Anglican and me being Roman Catholic, we will end the event by everybody bowing their heads, because I want you all to get home safely in this tough traffic. And I will just say, may the Lord bless thee and keep thee. May the Lord let his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Amen. Safe trip home, guys.